All right, it does look like I am live. There is an issue with YouTube, and I don't know what the issue is, but looks like we are finally. It looks like it's going live now. I had to force it to go live, but looks like we are live. So hello everyone. Sorry for that delay, but we are here. Hunter is here. So, just making sure that we got everything together. It looks good though. So sweet. I forced it. Just for whatever reason, YouTube might be having some issues maybe with the auto starting or something. So hopefully you guys are hearing me. And hopefully you guys, let's see. Sixicon TV says shout out. Hey, how's it going? All right, so let's let me kind of roll back to where I was. So I do want to thank my patrons for these videos, and there they are up on your screen. Big thanks to Wandering Waves, Danny Combs, Michael Lau, Kyle Smith, Munawar Vajani, James Dean, Jim Denham, Anya Kristen, Trevor Johnson, Kevin Lyon, Stephen Luttrell, Simon Yeager, Shane Davidson, Austin Nix, Sarah Hawk, Jason Smith, Michael Welty, Luna Raven, Heather Messaker, Audio Game Geek, Melissa Rowe, Hillary Duncan, Ashley Coleman, Bianca, Shane Early, Courtney Barton, Bryant, Roland Engelsma, Abdullah Dubase, Changeling, Chad Blanco, and Jack Filacek. And you too can become a patron. Donating at least $2.50 a month will get you on this list. And $2.50 and up is also going to get you access to what we're building. So looks like we're finally working and rolling and running, and that's good. So this is rolling. Hey to all of you that are here, thanks for the likes. But okay, let's see here. Did I update this? Hold on. You might hear some loopback. Sorry, guys. Yep. Sorry, guys. Got it. Ha ha ha. Okay. Had an issue where I guess the software that I'm using to stream audio got its registration data wiped out, and I don't know if I've got time to fix it. So yes, what I wanted to talk about today was the marathon. So as you guys know, the marathon's coming up in two weeks, and I'm hoping to make it one of the coolest marathons ever. I know everyone always, when they do something, it's always the best ever. It's always the coolest ever. I'm really trying to actually make this the coolest ever, though. I have a lot of cool stuff planned, and we're going to definitely be doing some prizes. Hi, we're getting our countertops plus the cabinets removed today. We're installing new ones. Nice. Yes, that's Munawar. So one of the things that I'm working on is a little project that I wanted to show you guys. Also, give me a moment, because I'm also, as I do this, I'm going to see if I can get the audio stream running again. I don't know if I can. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to find my stuff for this thing. And I don't know where I put it. Somewhere around here. So anyways, I don't want to spend too much time because I do want to chat with you guys. Camaro says, yay, we can hear you now. So hopefully I am also on camera. Obviously, a lot of you won't be able to tell me if I am or not, but I should also be on camera with the dolphins in the background, which is always good. But at least you guys can hear me. That's good. So I am working on a little something for the marathon. And one of the things that I'm going to hopefully have, well, I mean, it works. It runs. I don't know how well it runs. And I figured today we'd mess with it a little bit and give it a try and see how it works. But I've been working on, and you guys have heard me talk about it a couple times. I've been working on a speech synth. And we have it running, and I'm tying it to some software that will read your chat messages. So it sounds like this.
You have selected Microsoft Liam Desktop, English United States as the computer's default voice. I'm just kidding. I'm not really a text-to-speech voice you can use in Windows. That would be cool though, wouldn't it?
So that is that. And as you can tell, it actually works. So it needs a little love. It definitely needs some more sample data to make it sound a little more, well, better. But one of the things that it needs is a little coding. And where is my streamer info? Oh boy. Okay. It has got to be around here somewhere. So I just lost, for those that are like, what do you... I just lost the... Oh, there it is. I found it. Okay. There we go. For whatever reason, sometimes Streamer loses its... it loses its stuff. And I don't know what causes that to happen. So there we go. So the audio stream's back. Hopefully. Yeah, it should be good. Okay, so that is the Liam voice. And the Liam voice has been tied to some software that will make it read your messages. Now, there's a couple caveats. Yuri says, what are you using to stream? OBS? Hey, Werner, how's it going? That's kind of sort of sounds like you, but not quite. Yeah, it kind of does a little bit. Also, Munawar, you are here. So I can add you to the list of allowed since you are a patron. Like I said, being a patron will allow you to have your messages read out by the Liam bot once we have it running. And hey, Fluffy Master, how's it going? I use Spokestack, and the synth is hosted, so it's not something you can make as API. Sorry, it's just not how it works. Hey, hippy bippy. How's it going, hippy bippy? Voice is not loud. Well, it's not supposed to be loud. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fire this up. We're going to let it run, see how it works. If we find that it works okay, then, we'll kind of keep it going and see. Only certain people are given access to this. If you are an admin of the channel, you have access. If you are a member, you have access. And if you are a patron, you can request access. I sent out an email actually to all the patrons. So let's run it, see if it works. Well, it didn't pop up the message I wanted it to pop up. No, Munawar, I got you. You're covered. So let me actually do a test, make sure that it works. Oh. Uh-oh. Haha, I have a bug. I have to fix it. Names is not defined. Okay, whoopsie doopsie. So hold on. We're going to do some real-time fixing. Line 65. Okay. Oh. All right, let's try rerunning it. Jason, I think you do. I'm fixing some bugs, though. All right, let's see if it works.
Liam Irvin says, this is a test.
Hey, it works! Look, it works! It works! Try it again, Jason. I should really have it send back a thing that lets you know that your message has been spoken. I just thought it would be a little too spammy if it was telling everybody when their stuff was spoken.
Monowarb says, hi bot.
Hey,
Abdullah
it works.
Dubey says, hi.
Hey, Abdullah, it works. Look at that. It works. This is really cool. So if you are a patron, I can add you to the list. If you super chat, it theoretically should read your message. I haven't had a chance to test this, and I'm not at all suggesting that you guys should do it just to test it. But Jason, I don't know why your message didn't read. Oh, I spelled your name wrong. Hold on one sec. Oh, you're not in the list. Hold on. All right, you're fixed. Try it again. I think I'm gonna add an update really quick that when someone sends a message, it will let them know that their message was spoken.
Jason Smith says, this is a test. This channel is conducting a test of the emergency Liam system. This is only a test.
So look at that. It works.
Monowarb says, this is awesome.
How to become a patron. I've posted the link before, but I'll post it again. Visit this link, and you can pledge a certain amount per month.
Liam Irvin says, hep, Patreon. Call him Irvin.
I should probably do something where if it finds HTTP, it doesn't actually read the message out loud. That's a bug. Okay, so maybe, yeah. Maybe do that. If it contains HTTP, then skip it.
Monowarb says, cool, Liam is a patron.
Yeah, I'm a patron. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add HTTP to the disallowed words. So, not that I endorse you swearing in this channel. Oh, yeah, so... Sorry, Jason. Your message got flagged. Yeah, don't... that's the other thing, too. Don't send it nonsense. Because YouTube's not going to allow it, and it will just make a bunch of noise. But yes, Liam is a patron. So I believe if you say anything with a curse word in it, whether it's the F word or the S word or the Z word or something, it should theoretically block it. In fact, I'm going to test it. Did it work? Let me see. Haha, found FUCK, skipping message. Yay, it works. Look at that. I should probably do sound-alike things too. Yeah, because people are going to try to get a little crazy and probably try to get around it. But look at that. It actually
Monowarb
works.
says, let's see if it's American or British. Will it block Wonker?
No. Wonker. I'm glad to see it didn't pronounce it correctly. So I actually have to physically add words. However, thank you. I'm going to add that word. Thanks, Monor. I should really get like a swear dictionary and just add them. But one of the cool things is I can actually add people in real time. So I can actually add folks.
Jason Smith says, I was actually going to send a long run-on sentence about a hyper-intelligent hedge trimmer, but it's too long.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about YouTube. It's a 250 character limit. So you theoretically can't overdo it. No, it's not reading yours because you are not a Patreon. You're not a patron and you're not a member. And yeah, so you have to be whitelisted in order to do that. However, I am going to check my email really quick and see if maybe patrons came in. Also, if you are a patron and you have not sent me an email yet, if you're in the $2.50 or the $5 tiers and you haven't sent me an email yet with what your YouTube name is, please send it because I'd like to let everyone get their message spoken if they are patrons. One of the reasons that I am charging for this is it costs me money to run. It is costing me money based on what's used, and I'm having to pay per month for this. So, as you can imagine, hey, John, how's it going? Have I blocked? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I went and tried to block as much slurs as I could. The thing is that in most cases, I think YouTube is going to filter a lot of this as well. So I have a feeling that there's not a lot I need to block. Now, I did block, I just blocked HTTP because I don't think there's any reason why a URL should be read out loud. So I did fix that. Yes, following is not. Okay, so let me explain for those that aren't familiar with how Patreon works. On Patreon, you donate money per month to a creator. And usually the creator gives you extra benefits. One of the things that I give my patrons in the $2.50 or $5 range is I give them, we acknowledge them. They get their names read. They're also on the wall of Patreon, which you can visit on the lirvin.me site.
Jason Smith says, they will produce the produce. He wound up with a fatal wound.
Oh,
he can't refuse the refuse.
It sort of worked. I see what you were doing there. It sort of kind of worked. One of the problems is that I think this is a newer system. And so there are some things that I don't think are really perfected. Originally, I built a system on Microsoft Azure, but the hosting cost was $40 a month plus whatever it cost for the for the usage. So the more that you used, the more that it cost, and it was very expensive. This is definitely not perfect. And again, I need to go in and do a bunch more modeling. What did I code this in? So the engine itself, I don't know what the engine is coded in, but the actual app is written in Python and uses the YouTube chat library, and then it's pulling the raw audio data and then just playing it through Base. Hey, Munawar, been a while, says Tyler. Hey, Tyler, how's it going? So that's Liam Bot, and he actually is going to read. Well, he was going to read Super Chats. But he can't. So here's the problem: is I can't integrate it with Streamlabs because Streamlabs is being difficult. Man, I don't even want to get into this mess. But Streamlabs is not collaborating with me correctly. So my plan is to have it read chat messages. And
Jason Smith says, "Hi, I'm Liam Bot, and I'm ready to recycle your iPhone."
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
Liam Orb says, "Hi, Tyler."
Yeah, Liam was the bot, wasn't he? That was their recycle bot. So, but yeah. So, anyways, the whole thing is that like I'm gonna probably just have it read chat messages. It theoretically is supposed to handle super chats. I don't know if it does. I coded it to read them. I have never tested it. So, and there's no way to do test super chats. But like the code looks like it works. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. There's apparently a Python package for filtering profanity called Better Profanity. Not sure if you've looked into that. No, I haven't. Maybe I will, because actually that would not be a bad thing to do. Although, like I said, I'm expecting YouTube is going to filter a lot of stuff. Any chance people could escape messages? Yeah, I mean, I could. The problem is then you got to tell people how to escape the message. But I mean, theoretically, yeah, we could do something so that if somebody doesn't want a message read, they could use a double greater than sign or something to say like, I don't want this read. Should be, I mean, theoretically I could just add greater to the I could add, greater. I could add two greater than signs to the there you go. To the word list, and now if you write that sequence anywhere, it should get pulled, and it won't. No, it's not actually, Tyler. I mean, this is one of the reasons I'm running this right now is because this lets us stress test it, and you guys can try it and then tell me if it's not working, or we can look at like what's going on. So again, what I'm planning on doing is for the marathon, and probably going forward, although I think I'm going to save it for the marathon. If you are a patron in the $2.50 or $5 range, if you super chat, I'll have to manually add you. I'm looking at adding something for moderators. Oh,
Trenton Matthews donated $5 through Super Chat. Super Chats only let you write 50 characters.
Oh, it didn't work. Hold on, I want to see this though. Oh no. Wait. Oh, it crashed it. And I didn't have it open to see why it crashed it. Oh, crap. Sorry, Jason. Thank you, though. Or Trenton, thank you so much. I guess it didn't work. So, yeah, you may not want to actually use... So, they only let you do 50 characters. Okay, that's good to know. All right, so it crashed. Oopsie. But Trenton, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Since you sent a super chat, I will whitelist you.
Jason Smith says, was it my double grader then or the super chat that crashed it?
I think it was the super chat that crashed it. And the problem is I don't know why. So I'm going to send, there we go. So there's Trenton is whitelisted. So, yeah, if you put a double grader, it does not read. So, actually, Tyler, that was a really good idea. So, yeah, it just has a little thing in my console. Found grader, skipping message. So, yeah, two greater than signs next to each other in your message will make sure that it's not read out. I know it's kind of weird, but... Yeah, look, it works. So, yeah, the super chat crashed it. I don't know why it crashed it. But... what I'll do is probably for the marathon, anybody that donates or super chats. So obviously if you donate, you're going to have to like point out what your name is in chat so we can add you, because I can't, well, theoretically with super chats, I could auto add to the list. That would be possible, I think. I'm pretty sure it would be doable. Python is a good language to learn, but frustrating in some ways. I like Python, actually. Pretty happy with it. Like, this was really easy to put together. It was not hard to do. So I do like this, and I'm glad that this engine works.
Jason Smith says, I like Python too.
Yeah, Jason likes Python too. So I like that the thing reads. I will be able to adjust the. I think I'll be able to adjust the volume a little bit, and maybe we'll be able to turn it up and down.
Monoward says you should make it above a certain amount only, or people will start spamming small super chats just to get on the list.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, the thing though is, hey, listen, money is money. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to set a threshold because I don't want to be like, you have to donate X amount. But I'll have to figure out something. Although, with the marathon, let's talk about that. So, I'm going to have some fun on this marathon. Well, you guys are going to have some fun. I don't know how much fun this is going to be for me. But I am working on the Wheel of Pain, the son of the Wheel of Pain. Now, if you remember the Wheel of Pain, the original Wheel of Pain, we would spin the wheel. And in fact, I'll spin the wheel. And the wheel would choose between one of 21 different cups of hot sauce. And it could be anything from, like regular buffalo to blazing. And so we'd spin the wheel.
Cup number 3. Wild.
And, yep. So it would spin our wheel there. And then we would have to drink what was ever in the cup. Now, the new wheel, which I haven't coded yet, we're still working on the wheel, is going to have some different options on it instead of just hot sauces. The options range from fiery jelly beans, which could be anything from habanero to Carolina Reaper jelly beans. There is also salted licorice, which I'll have to eat a piece of. Another thing, which will be new for the stream, I've never tried this, We'll be adding clothespins to my face, whether it's my ears, my nose, maybe a lip. I'll have to clip a clothespin somewhere on my face. There are also a couple nice things on the wheel. One of them is I get to have a nice jelly bean, and it will be from a bag of 49 possible flavors, which are all pretty delicious except for maybe the buttered popcorn. Another one will be I get to enjoy a delicious Raichu, or Haichu. Raichu is the evolution of Pikachu. Haichu is a delicious Japanese candy. But I do agree. I think having a certain sort of threshold would not be a horrendous idea. But you're going to definitely want to donate for the wheel, because if you remember the wheel from last year, it was a lot of fun. I even was really nice and did some freebies. And I mean, we might even do a freebie or two on the wheel. But the plan is every 50 is going to be a spin. Every 100 is going to add an hour up to a certain threshold, maybe. Without getting specific, and I don't want to get specific, things have changed a little bit around here, and so it's changed the way that I'm able to stream. You'll remember when I did the marathons, we did like an 18-hour straight marathon. I don't think that's going to work this time. I think it's going to have to be broken down into a couple of days.
Says, how long is the marathon?
So the marathon will start at 8 hours, and then every hour will get added. But I think what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to split it over 2 days. And I think it's going to start a little earlier in the morning. So like 9 a.m. Eastern to, whenever, and then we'll pick it up on the next day. And so to deal with that, we're actually going to be doing it on a Saturday. Normally I would do it on a Sunday and we would just go from there. But we're actually going to do Saturday morning, the 19th. And then
Jason Smith says, you remember when YouTube cut off that archive after 12 hours?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember, because we lost some really funny stuff. Like the bot giving itself a prize. I don't think I would eat a Pokemon. No, I don't think I would either. So, what we're going to do is we're going to split it up that way, probably over 2 days. And this, will kind of give everyone a chance to be there. It also makes it possible for me to actually stream. I can't be streaming late. So I can't be up till 3 a.m. making a bunch of noise as much as I'd like to.
Jason Smith says, Saturday this month is actually the 18th.
Is it the 18th? I thought it was the 19th. Really? Oh, yeah, it is the 18th. Right, because originally I was going to do it the 19th, which is the 19th. And then I realized I had to pull it back to Saturday. So you're right, the 18th. And that's 2 weeks from now. So next week is September 11th. 2 weeks
Jason
is
Smith
the
says,
18th.
Yeah, today's Saturday the 4th.
Yeah, right. Today's the 4th. Yeah, okay. So Tim is here. Hi, I'm watching on YouTube. Do I want to add a feature? I'll leave this up to you guys. Do I want to add a feature that will let you know if your message was spoken?
Monoorb says, yeah, I'm so glad you're doing it on Saturday and not Sunday.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm doing it on Saturday too. Like I said, it will probably go into Sunday, just because I can't be doing a massive stream all day long, and I can't be going too late. But I mean, Saturday will definitely be fun. Sunday will be fun, and I am going to try to start it earlier too. So like I'm hoping to start like 9 a.m. Eastern, or somewhere around there, so that we can kind of, do I'm trying to figure out, should we add a option to wonder if we should add a thing that says your message was spoken. I don't know. It's not hard to add. I can throw it in there. It means I've got to I just didn't
Trenton
know if it
Matthews
would get too
says,
spammy.
fun fact, the Wheel of Pain's voice is the same voice as of the Seaman Wake word. Said voice's name being Matthew.
Yeah. I used Amazon Polly. I don't know if I'm going to use Liam Bot this year for the Son of the Wheel of Pain. I kind of might just keep it the way I'm doing it. Or I could use Azure, but I'm pretty happy with Polly. But I do like this. I think this is kind of cool. I like this having this thing read the messages out. And it's pretty responsive. And when I'm done recording more stuff,
Jason
it
Smith
should
says, you
sound...
probably also want to filter www in case someone spawns a huge URL.
Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let me do that. Let's see. There you go. All right, updated.
Jason Smith says, also spawns. Really? Spawns.
Yeah, spams. Yeah, it's some of its pronunciation's a little funny. And part of that could be that I need to record some more stuff.
Jason Smith says, oh, it almost said spawns the first time.
Spams. Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's a smaller system. It's not Azure, but because it's not Azure, it means I can actually use it without breaking the bank. But yeah, that's our Patreon thing. Anybody 250 or 5 is gonna be able to do that in chat. And I will say that there may be times where we have to disable it or, adjust its volume. I'm actually going to I should really add some commands so you could do like !point volume and then, but I don't know if that would that disrupt Nightbot? Because doesn't...
Jason Smith says, your current balance is for $195.37 as of 8/27/2037.
Let me see. Oh,
Liam Irvin
okay.
says, volume 6.
Okay. Didn't have to read that. Thank you. I'm glad that works though. So I wonder if I think I can do that. So I might be able to like have admins. I wanted to really add some commands so that if an admin like does add and then a name, it will add the name to the whitelist for me and then redo it. I don't know. I got to think about that. It depends who's going to be active, what moderators are going to be around. Because like Aether will add stuff, Sturlock will add stuff. I don't know who all the mods are because there's not like a mods command. But I like this thing. It's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
Jason Smith says, there should be a command to sing Daisy. LOL.
No, I don't think that would be. That's a horrifying idea. I don't know about that. I mean, we should have it like sing it in my voice. I do want to make some. I mean, the only thing is obviously commands are going to be like moderator only, but yeah, this is really cool. So I'm glad that it works, and I'm glad that, except for that super chat again, Trenton, I'm really sorry, but I do appreciate you doing that. I guess super chat's crashed it. So I do have the console open. So if anybody else super chats, again, not that you have to. Oh, I love it. Even though Nightbot posted that, I love that it kicked the because it's HTTP. So cool. It does work. I think. I wonder if I should really add that thing that tells you if your message was spoken. Let me You guys don't mind, right? If I'm coding and talking at the same time, are we cool with that? Are we okay with that? I don't think anyone's got a real problem with that. Let's see.
Jason Smith says, unfortunately, I need to go because I need to get set up for something else I'm doing today.
No problem.
Thanks
Thanks
says,
for
I'm
being
trying
around.
to lose weight, so I'm ordering cuck for lunch XD.
Okay, I love how it. I like. Wait, how? That's not going to help you lose weight. I think you have a little backwards as to how to lose weight, but. All right. So, if the message is spoken. All right. So I need to. Do I need to send chat ID? Yep. Okay. So let's send that.
Warb says, lol, I love how it said KFC Haya.
Yeah, I do too. It really was poorly done. Okay. I'm doing some quick coding. Okay, so.
Tyler Littlefield donated $5 through
Thank you,
Super
Tyler.
Chat. Crash. Testing.
Oh. Oh, that's a horrible bug. Oh, geez. Let's see. Exception in thread. Oh boy. Whoa, what happened there? I don't even know what crashed that. All right, maybe it's not going to read super chats. All right. I'm going to actually I'm going to block out that code. All right. So we're not going to have it do that. That apparently was. Yeah. I think we're going to just not have it do text messages. Or we're not going to have it do super chats. That was a pretty bad bug. All right. So it's going to be down for a few minutes because now that it crashed, I'm actually in the middle of coding. Sorry. I'll have it back up in like 5 minutes. Oh, that was a horrible crash. I don't even know what crashed that. Okay. It's like I don't know if the super chat crashed it or if it's just something else. If super chats are crashing it, that's a problem. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. I'm almost done with this. All right. Plus. All right. So we're going to rerun this. And hopefully it doesn't crash. All right. Is Polly crashing with the other voice service unexpected? No. They're completely unrelated. It's some code in here. Could it be because no, it has nothing to do with it. They're completely separate systems. But yeah, no, thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. In fact, for this stream, I will add you to the whitelist. So there we go. All right. Now let me. Oh. I thought you actually are, Roland. You're in the list. I don't know why it didn't speak your message. Did it crash again? Ah, it did. It did. One sec. Oh. Well, that sucks. Why did that not? Oh, here we go. Invalid syntax. There we go. It is back. Might be. Yeah, So what ends up happening is the way that this works is there's event types. And so I can't tell if it's the physical sort of like if it's because I'm searching for an event type or if it's because of the message itself that was causing it to crash. And if like super chats are causing this thing to crash, then there's like a big problem. And I'm going to need to like report that. Did it crash again? It did. Can only concatenate. Okay. Oh! I got it. All right.
Liam Irvin says, testing.
Oh, it didn't work. It's supposed to send. Why didn't it do that?
Roland Angelsma says, testing received, yay.
Oh, it has. Haha, there it goes. Yay, look, it works. Hey, that's cool. Ah, really neat. I love it. I love it. It actually works. Okay. Right. Right. No, it
Abdullah
works.
Dubé says, yep, it show us in the chat, Liam Irvin. Your message has been spoken.
Cool. I threw it in there because like sometimes people are like, how come my message isn't getting, so at least you know now that your message is getting. Hopefully that's not, if you think that's spammy, guys, let me know and I can take the code out. But I thought it'd be cool because I know people are like, hey, I want to know when my message gets received. Okay.
Roland Angelsma says, Yoks, I'm the last gen robot now. Think you can still take me?
Oh boy. This would be cool when I actually get this working better. Also, quick note, some people are like, hey, this would make a cool SAP i5. This is not a SAP i5 voice. It's not SAPI compliant. It will never be compliant with SAP I as far as I know. And I would never release a Liam voice for people to mess with, even if it was. So keep dreaming, because you guys will like do bad things with it. And I am not okay with that. Cool, so that works. I don't know why super chats are freaking out, but I'm hoping that it's just because I was trying to scan for them. Now I'm hoping that because I'm not, it'll just leave them alone.
Roland Angelsma says, so does Nightbot also halt super chats if their content is not kid friendly?
No, Nightbot does not. But what ends up happening, I think, is the filter kicks in, as far as I know. I feel like that's going to get super spammy, or at least hard for you to follow in the middle of streams. Maybe. I don't know. It might not. And two, it can always be turned down, and there are times that we could possibly kind of put a halt to it. I don't really want to. I like the idea of it. I think it's pretty cool. And then two, for those that don't know, if you put double greater than sign,
Tyler
which
Littlefield says,
Tyler's
sorry,
idea?
I was talking about the your message has been spoken part.
Oh, doesn't really bother me too much unless it bothers other people. Now, if it gets spammy for you guys, I can take it right out again. If you don't feel like it's helpful, it's so easy to get. That would be kind of cool to have like it has not been spoken because you use the word, or whatever, but I really don't think it's necessary. So, I don't know.
Jason Smith says, I'm back for a bit.
Hey, welcome back, Jason. This is handy. I like this thing. And I like that it doesn't read every message because I don't want every message spoken because like that would be insane. But I like giving like a whitelist of people that can do it. And I mean, I also like doing it based on Patreon because, you know, I mean, listen, at the end of the month, that's what helps me out, you know. But let's see. So this is working. It's working good. I'm gonna like have to test it and see if
Roland Angelsmith says, could you get the spoken prompt only for your own messages, or would that get complicated fast?
could you get the spoken prompt only for your own? What do you mean? Like, do you mean like if I sent them, or do you mean like because it can't private message you?
Tyler Littlefield says, I don't think YouTube supports the idea of directed private chats.
Yeah, there's no like private chats, so you kind of would have to everyone would have to get them. Like I said, I mean I can turn it off. It's just I just pull it down, take the line of code out, and then put it back up again. So we'll have to wait and see how it actually
Roland
functions.
Angelsmith says, like only if I send a message, I in my chat feed get the spoken thing, or does it not work
Oh
that
yeah,
way?
no, you can't. I can't private message somebody. So like, I know exactly what you're saying though. No, unfortunately, it's not going to work that way. Hey, Courtney, and you are not on the list, and I know that you're a patron. So let me add you. There you go. You are whitelisted. So chat away. I think it's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so I can't send the messages. All right, that's good to know. I just exceeded my quota. So we're going to take that code out. There we go. Yeah, we overdid the I can't send messages. Apparently you can only send so many, and it destroyed the quota. Hey Bryant, how's it going? Bryant, are you oh no.
Trenton Matthews says, oh drats.
What's going on?
Luna Ward says, hey, Houston, we have a problem.
Uh-oh. Oh no, this is not good. The request cannot be completed because you've exceeded your quota. We'll get ID. What is going on? I don't understand what the problem is. No, okay, so that's interesting. So it's still running. Oh, no, I didn't read your message. Oh no. No, it's good. I got it. But now we're running into a problem. All right. So, why did I exceed the quota? Okay. Well, we have a problem here.
Money Orb says, I wonder if you're getting rate limited.
Okay, now that worked. Yeah, I'm getting rate limited and I don't know why. I think I'm getting rate limited. I'm going to close this because I don't want to get banned. Why would I be getting rate limited? Am I not sleeping? Okay. All right, here we go. Okay, interesting. So it is a quota, and I can't figure out what is causing it. Could I sleep? Would let's see. All right. What if we? So I have from time import sleep. Does anyone know? Does sleep take a? Does it take milliseconds? Oh, that's not good. Yeah, might be enabling wrapping calls in a try catch with the sound. Yeah, I'm wondering if sleeping would slow down the hits um to the server, because I have a feeling I'm just pounding it right now. Sleep is not milliseconds, but I can think it can take a float. Okay. So what if I like hit it every 500 milliseconds or something? Because I think that's what's happening. I think we're just nailing it too fast. Let me see here. me try something. It may not matter right now because I... Okay. So what we're going to try is I'm going to do sleep 100 milliseconds each time that fires, and then see if that works a little bit better, but it's really getting hammered. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, can't even run it. Oh yeah, I'm getting completely blocked out. The request cannot be completed because you've exceeded your quota. At least they gave me the thing to look at. Yeah. That's not good. At least there's a... All right. Let me just copy this text so I can read it. All right, cool. The request cannot be completed because you've exceeded your... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put... all right, so let's read this. Oh. Oh, haha, I can't type. Okay. So the issue apparently is that I'm exceeding the quota. So I'm going to have to like slow down on the number of I'd be really surprised if that API didn't just block until it received event, then timeout. No, I think you have to hit it each time, because what it does is it checks for new messages and then pulls them down in JSON. I don't know about you, but I don't think I get much done after about 500 milliseconds of sleep. So yeah, I am subscribing to events, so I don't know why it's getting... The only event I'm subscribed to is the new message event. Huh. But I mean, it's still got to hit the thing to check for events, right? So my thought is that it's just not pausing and it's just running all up. All right, let me see if I can see anything on the quota. Quota usage. The YouTube API uses a quota to ensure that developers use the service as intended and do not create applications that unfairly reduce service quality or limit access for others. All API requests including invalid requests, incur at least a 1-point quota cost. You can find the quota available to your application in the API console. Whoa. Projects that enable the YouTube API have a default quota allocation of 10,000 units per day, an amount sufficient for the overwhelming majority of our API users. Default quota, which is subject to change, helps us. You can see your quota usage. Different requests. Wow. So I don't know if we can do this. Wow. No, it doesn't do endpoints. I think it just hits it and then wow. So yeah, projects that enable the so that means you can only hit it 10,000 times per day, which means that like I can't math very well, but that would be like what, 10 times a second. So it'd be 1,000 seconds. So it'd be like 16 minutes. That can't be right. Yeah, subscribe to push notifications. Yeah, don't know. The AP that I'm using in Python doesn't work that way. If you've chomped through 10,000 quota in a bit over an hour, you're hitting it on average maybe 3 times a second. Oof, okay. So could I check like once a second? I mean, do I really need much more than I'm just, this is where I'm really confused because like, so I mean, if I did it once a second, it'd be 166 minutes or 100. Yeah, if my math is correct. So you can eat that really quickly, really? Just doing a thing that reads chat? If you hit it once every 5 seconds. Yeah, I mean, then if you do that, then obviously it's going to pull down. Yeah, usually these JSON APIs have an endpoint that delivers a new event or blocks for a minute, waiting for one. Well, I mean, this was a fun experiment. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like. Yeah, you've exceeded your. Huh. Yeah, I might. Yeah, I mean, it doing like a push notification thing is possible. I just the API is weird, and I mean, it looks like it should just work because you're pulling. I just wonder if something was over drawing it because there was no wait statement, and I'm wondering if waiting is going to help, but it may not. It may not make a difference. Just looking to see if I've got any emails. I thought maybe I would have an email from Google being like, "You've overdone your quota." You also have to remember that your chance for part of the quota too, plus however you were hitting for events. So what could we do if we wanted to hit for events? I wonder how often we could hit and extend this. See, it'd be cool if it was an hourly quota. And we could like pull that way. Like I wonder how stuff like Nightbot and them do it, where they were able to just keep this thing in the chat and not have it. I would be curious about that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, we'll. It's very interesting. I did not expect this to happen, but let me see here. Do they have a table? Oh, here we go. Quarter cost for API requests. Oh, here we go. I don't see the live, so there's supposed to be. Well, you're not listing live methods in the table. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's anything for the quota. They don't list the API. Okay. So what I got to do is just go in and see what it's used. Would guarantee the bots probably sub ace. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm fine with I'm fine with it sleeping while it speaks. I mean, really. Yeah, Python YouTube chat package. It's a decent little package. I mean, it's not bad. I just have a feeling it needs to sleep more. I don't think it's sleeping. And I think that's what's going on. So, okay. Well, hey, this is okay. This was a fun little thing. You know what? I'm glad that we tested this. Again, this is why I'm doing these streams, because if we look and find issues, now I have 2 weeks to fix them. And that gives me time to figure out the little issues and then hammer them out and, get them working now and not later. Because, I mean, that would suck to do the marathon and be like, sorry, guys, chat broke. We all need to sleep more. Maybe it's got insomnia. Just like the real Liam? Yeah, maybe. Glad you guys joined me for this, though. I think this is a lot of fun, and I think this is important to actually look at. Yes, thank you, Watch. I know that there is a calendar entry. I don't know why I'm yawning, you guys. I had coffee this morning. So I've been drinking coffee, and I got this caramel macchiato creamer, and it's actually pretty good. I also wonder if the package is doing more requests than you suspect. Yeah, I mean, it might be, but I also don't think it was rate limiting at all. It was just hammer, 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 hammer. So I'm wondering if I need to throw a a wait statement of a couple seconds and just pull them down and have it read. For MSG and yeah. So really, I mean, this has a for loop. So if I'm only checking every few seconds, I can pull messages down. Yeah, I mean, if we're doing 60 calls a minute or 20 calls a minute, That would be 500 minutes. And realize, too, that while a message is speaking, it's not going to go back out and call. That's why I actually like that it blocks. Because, like, if you're speaking, you don't need to make more calls. So just, speak and then chill. So, that would be 8 hours. I mean, right there. So the bot is Liam MC Hammer. Yeah, I think that we don't need to be checking as often as we think we do. Of course, now I've eaten up the stuff for the day, so I kind of can't test that theory out anymore. But I think that that's a legitimate theory, and I was kind of, it would have been really cool if but no, you're right. I mean, if it's 3 requests per check, then yeah, it makes a big difference in what it's actually doing. But I have a feeling it's that would be my guess. No. The other yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at the code a little bit and then really dig into it and then see how it's pulling, and then I might run it on a stream and just run it in the background, like, you know what I mean, like not have it actually speaking, and then maybe take a look at the usage, because I feel like that's the best way. It is just check the usage, see what is used in like an hour, and then go from there. But I have a feeling that that's what happened. We were hammering it so much, it used all the units. So, because I'm going to make the assumption, and maybe it's a wrong assumption, but I'm going to make the assumption that checking for the chat is like 1 unit. There is a way to get a quota expansion. Yeah, obviously, yeah. The only way you're gonna know is with the marathon. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I really want to do this. I think it's a really cool thing, and I think it would encourage participation. But I also don't want to, lose it halfway through. That would suck. Obviously, it would be so much easier if you could just subscribe to like an endpoint. But unfortunately, you can't, at least with this current one. You can set events, but it's still obviously pulling from the API. So I don't know. We'll have to think about this. Like I said, it'd be really cool if it was an hourly quota, because you could kind of work with that. Even if it runs for 80% of the marathon, it's still really awesome and a lot of fun. Oh, it really is. And at least I don't have to deal with a quota issue with the text-to-speech thing. I have plenty of calls on that, so that won't be a problem. So, anyways, I do want to thank you guys for being here. Obviously, we have to slightly redraw this a little bit, but at least it works. It doesn't work perfectly. It definitely needs a little love and care. And so I'll have to kind of go back through and I miscalculated, I think. So I said 20. I actually think I meant 12. So I believe it would hit 12 times a second. And so if that's the case, it'd be 12 times a minute. So that would be 12 times 60, 120. No. Oh, no. 12 times 720. I can't math. So if you break down... So it could, if we do it every 5 seconds, it theoretically could run for 13 hours. You can't know. I would have to because it's not done through the account, it's done through the app itself. So I'd have to switch it to a whole different set of credentials. How did I like my coffee? My coffee wasn't bad. I found that with the creamer, it was much better. So that's been a great success. Great success. So I've been pretty happy with it. So yeah, checking the API every 5 seconds, which will pull down a list of new messages, should actually work. And theoretically, we could even, we could do it every 3.5 seconds or something. There's a lot of stuff we could do. We could even say hey, listen, if no messages haven't come in a while, start checking every, later until you start seeing messages. And then, we could do some total management with this thing. Looks like it might spin off a thread to do its own polling. Yeah, you know what? You might be right there. I'll probably post to issues. Good idea though, Word Nerd, because obviously if it's spinning a thread, yeah, but if I force, it may not even matter if it's multi-threading, or it might. I don't know. I think what I should do is the next stream, I'm going to write something and it's just going to run in the background. It's not going to speak. But what it'll do is we can run it and then I can go back and look at the API usage and then see what it's actually using and then get an idea. I think that's going to be the best way to do it. And we've got streams coming up anyways. So there will be some streams coming up hopefully next week. Obviously Poptail. And then I'll do some other stuff too. I know we want to do Quiplash After Dark. It has to do something because hitting 10K requests in the hour or two. Yeah, but I think it wasn't stopping. I think it was just da 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 da. Because what did I say? If we did 3 requests a second, what is it? 20 a minute? Is that what we said? 3. No, that'd be 180 a minute, right? Right. So 180 a minute. Well, actually, if you multiply 180 times 60, that's 10,800. And if you stop to think about that, that's how long we ran. So, I mean, it was really going to town on requests. So it does make me wonder if yeah, exactly. So I think that's what happened. I think it was doing so many. Plus, remember too that there were times it stopped because it was blocking while it spoke. So it does make me think that makes me wonder if there was a recent API change, or it makes me wonder if this library hasn't been tested in like a full-on environment where a chat app was written and someone tried. So I like Word Nerd's idea of actually writing an issue, opening it, seeing if anyone's had that issue where it's burnt through all 10,000, and then finding out if maybe I should throw in just wait a couple seconds each time. But yeah, no, it's amazing. Like 10,000 sounds like a lot, and once you realize, well, we're hammering constantly, it's quick. So maybe what I will do, I like the idea of just checking every few seconds, because really, what do you need? You just need your messages every few seconds. This thing can read them. You guys, listen, you don't care if it takes a few seconds for it to read your messages. It is what it is. It's still going to read them. It is going to read. So I do like the idea of checking every 5. I mean, let it sleep for a few seconds. It's not going to hurt anything. Just let it do its thing, and then see if that maybe slows it down a little bit. I don't know. May want to look at the Git history. Looks like it's been sporadically updated. May not be a bad thing, but maybe the API changed. That's what I'm thinking. It makes me think that they may have done some changes and they weren't aware of it, or just didn't get to it, or whatever. And I like this library because it does all the heavy lifting for chat. I don't really want to do it all by hand because I don't have time for that. I don't have the patience for it. So we'll make it work. We'll just we'll try something a little different. I think we'll just try doing something where I just slow it down. Yeah, it already takes a few minutes for chats to pop up anyways, with a few more seconds. Yeah, I mean, really, at the end of the day, that's true. What does it really matter? So, yeah, we'll try it. I also like the idea of having it slow down if it doesn't see chats. Just being like, you know what? No one's chatted in a little while. How about I slow down to like 8 seconds? And so we can do that. It's not like I have to do anything while it's running. I know it's bad design to have your program block and just become unresponsive, but if you stop to think about it, like, what do I really need this thing to do while it's running? Nothing. I don't need to interact with it. I don't need to mess with it. So if I need to block and just block the thread, then whatever. The voice uses an API, yes, but that's not a problem. That's not a big deal. It's not. Yeah, it's only 400 lines of code or so. So it might not be tough to upload. It's not. I don't think it's so much an API change. I think it's just like I think they are limiting the API more. Like I said, I would be curious to know how something like Nightbot does not run into that problem. That would be a really good question to find out how they're not dealing with rate limiting. Hey, speaking of Nightbot, because obviously Nightbot's being used by tons of people, so it makes me wonder if they're using a different API or if they've got a deal or how they did that, because I mean, obviously, like 10,000 is going to go nowhere. So I would be curious. Yeah. Fun project though. I like it. It was cool when it worked. I mean,
You have selected Microsoft Liam Desktop, English United States as the computer's default voice. I'm just kidding. I'm not really a text-to-speech voice you can use in Windows. That would be cool though, wouldn't it?
I do like the idea of having it like slow down if it doesn't see anything. And then kind of kick back up once messages come in. Is Nightbot? No, Nightbot's actually a website, and it's a service that joins your channel. So it makes me wonder if they're using something different. But I will research this because I am curious what is actually causing that and what wouldn't cause it with other things. So I got some reading to do later. So anyways, I think we've taken this about as far as we can. This was fun to hang out. Sorry that the bot broke. Big thanks to those that super chatted. Thanks for being generous enough to do that and help me test. As always, I will hopefully come back and stream soon. I'm going to work on this. Obviously, today now I'm locked out for the rest of the day, so I can't test. But hopefully in the coming week, I'm going to really do some testing. Try benchmark this a little bit, see if I can get it to where we can get it to run all day. But big thanks to my awesome patrons who are helping out and donating, and especially right now, it's extra helpful. Maybe Nightbot has an API. I don't believe it does. However, that is not a horribly bad idea, and I'm thinking about it. Definitely could give it some thought. I mean, I guess the other thing I could do would be, I don't know. I got to think about it. I really have to see, but I'm going to do a little research later. So big thanks to Wandering Waves, Danny Combs, Michael Lau, Kyle Smith, Munawar Vajani, James Dean, Jim Denham, Anya Kristen, Trevor Johnson, Kevin Lyon, Stephen Luttrell, Simon Yeager, Shane Davidson, Austin Nix, Sarah Hawk, Jason Smith, Michael Welty, Luna Raven, Heather Messaker, Audio Game Geek, Melissa Rowe, Hillary Duncan, Ashley Coleman, Bianca, Shane Early, Courtney Barton, Bryant, Roland Engelsma, Abdullah Debase, Changeling, and Chad Blanco. Big thanks to all of you guys that are patrons. Thanks to everyone that shares these videos, that likes them. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It was kind of fun. We'll have to do more of this. It was kind of neat to play with some tech. Obviously, we saw it broke in a spectacular fashion, but that's okay. No big deal. We are going to work on it. We're going to figure out what happened. And then from there, we're going to go from there and see if... Oh, I wonder... So I just realized something. Something interesting. One thing that I noticed was that while I was getting rate limiting messages, it was still pulling messages and reading them. So that makes me wonder if it was something else was eating the API calls, or if it was just yeah, I don't know if it was something else. I'm really interested though in figuring out what the problem was. So we'll explore this. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for being here. As always, thanks for watching and or listening. Good night and good corn. I will see you all again. So I have like 3 calculator windows open. This is insane. I should learn to use the Python thing like normal people do when they're doing calculations. Anyways, I will see you guys later. As always, thanks for watching and or listening. Good night and good corn.